What is up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to another episode of About Even, number one betting show in all the land and quite legitimately in the country, comfortably. Brought to you by good friends at Ned's. As always, thank you to Ned's. Great to be back on with them. Great to be ripping. Great to be getting stuck into the rugby league. What are we up to now? Round 3, round 5? I don't know. But we're back for another week. Gentlemen, how are we all?
Good.
Yep.
Great to be here, man.
Are you sticking with the shaved head, Roo?
Yeah.
Is this you done now?
No, this is me done.
This is you?
Good.
I had the shaved head before I started Guru, and then I went back for a little bit, and my time had come.
Your time had
Not
come?
as lucky as you boys.
What are you talking about?
Not as gifted upstairs.
Follically, you mean?
Yeah, follically. That's the word
I
I was
don't
looking
know.
for.
What do you
I
reckon?
like the shaved head. Looks good.
No, I don't have that.
You don't have that?
No, I sure as fuck don't have that.
You used to have a bit of that going on, so back in the
Never
day.
that thick, but yeah, I did have
Yeah,
thicker.
you did, bro.
It was thickish.
No, your hair was thick as fuck.
Well, the funny
dude.
thing about Greeks is, which I'm trying to now, I'm back into the gym. There's no such thing as middle age. Like if you're a young Mediterranean, you don't have to. You can eat whatever you want, you drink whatever you want. You have
Yeah.
a 6-pack, all this stuff, and then all of a sudden you lose your hair and you get a beer gut. Like
Yeah.
go over to Greece and show me someone who's like, oh my god, there's like a fit 38-year-old dude. That doesn't exist. It's either old yaya or like a good-looking thing. I don't think they have gyms over there. Maybe in Mykonos. That's about it. But the good thing about that is I've barely been doing fucking anything, and I've started dropping weight and putting on muscle again.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you got that thing. It's just
That's what you've
but
got.
unfortunately, you have the DNA of being lazy within you. So it's kind of like
What
it
you've
all
got
equals
is it's
that.
like no inactivity will turn you into a meatball, but then the second you do anything, you're back.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it is nice to have.
Can I chime in for a moment? Obviously, Manly have got the bye this week, so we won't talk about them today. But there is something I would like to discuss.
I was waiting for this.
I think that over the last 60 years, or however long it's been for Manly, the rugby league gods have
80.
smiled on you guys.
80.
Sure. No wooden spoon. Some unbelievable moments in rugby league. Beaver try in the grand final. 2011, you come in with two 20-year-olds as your halves. You win a comp. I think the rugby league gods have been pretty kind to you guys over the years. And I think about a month ago, for the first time, I think you pissed them off by burning the spoon. And I think there's, Sebo, I might get you to chime in at some point here. There's different rugby league gods, and I think there's a rugby league wooden spoon god.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That I personally think has always smiled upon you guys, has given you a little nod, always taken care of you. Me and Sebo got Manly for the spoon 3 weeks ago. That's 21 days ago. That's $17. They're at $4.75.
They're at $4.75.
$4.75. I think you two, you three, have doomed the club. I think you've cursed the club. I thought it was you moving over the bridge, but then I thought about it more. It is without a doubt the fact that you burnt a fucking wooden spoon that they're now coming for you.
Listen. I certainly appreciate your attempt at trying to put any blame onto us for anything. Firstly, Manly have been way worse than we are currently. Like, we've been way worse. We've merged, we've unmerged, we've had fucking absolute dead shits playing for our side. People that you've never heard of, never will again. You fucking look back at the team, be like, there's no way that guy played rugby league. And we've still never won the spoon, right? We haven't. And we won't. We've lost, and you know what? We've lost 2 games. And we look like shit. And we probably won't make finals, sure. But to pretend like me and Eddie burning a spoon and Tobler being complicit because Guru can't run a ruse to save his life. Like, to infer that is why when we've had Seabold signed as a coach for a while, we've got some other players questionably who we've signed. Like, this has nothing to do with a spoon being burnt. If Manly were to get a spoon, it has nothing to do with us.
Well, look, the thing is, I can understand both sides where I get what you're saying, but then also the fact it was like specifically a spoon. That's the thing that gets me. And I don't know. The only thing I know is that if you guys are steadfast in that you're not going to get the spoon and there is no spoon gods, then why don't you just go, if you somehow do, and the spoon gods are real, what we should do is, when you win that championships, they have those banners hanging down, like of like, normally it's like championship year, but we should just get Manly's like last 10 signings, like, and the players in the Manly jersey just hung here. So we should just get a few different players of the kind of half decade leading up to the spoon, because I mean it's not going to happen, right?
No, it's not going to happen.
But
also, I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
Why are we getting punished?
But you're saying they don't exist, so I'm just
What
saying
doesn't exist?
the spoon gods.
No, what Tom said, and I think he was rather clear, But just in case you weren't getting it, what he was saying is there's been a number of decisions made by head honchos at the club that you could argue over the years have been leading to
If we were to have won the spoon this year.
poor decisions. Well, even if you were just to run an eye over the squad, you go, it's not that strong. There's been decisions that have been made, both coaching and for player personnel, that have led us to this decision. We burnt the spoon a couple of weeks ago. Decisions leading up to this had already been made.
Yeah.
He moved to fucking the beaches. Decisions had already been made. Like,
Yeah, but if the one year you
that's
win,
not how curses work like this. If everyone at the start of the season would go, man, looks all right this year. Man looks pretty good. Manly's going to go all right, and then we burn the spoon.
Manly
and then
were
we fall
favourites
off
for
the
the
cliff.
for the spoon before we burnt the spoon.
No, that's just basically thinking something happens and the opposite
weren't.
happened. That's not how
They were at
curses work.
$17. They weren't anywhere near.
A curse isn't like I think it's going to be
They're
rain,
even
not
money for
rainy
top
on a
eight.
nice golf day and it rains. That's not a curse. That's just one of those unfortunate. It's called irony usually. That's what it's called.
Okay, but
burning,
so
burning a
everyone-
2-meter fucking wooden spoon by the loudest Manly fans on the.
You were a part of it. You were in on the fucking
I'm not a
ruse.
Manly fan, but I'm just saying, if you don't think that thing can set off a curse, you say, oh, getting rid of Adam Reynolds brought on a curse. It probably didn't some way, but actually...
Why is Sebo pretending like he's not part of this whole
I
thing?
know. It's fucking ridiculous. Now he's
Okay, I don't care if I'm part of it. Like, I don't give a shit.
Right,
I've got no
okay.
dog.
Right.
They're just trying to.
I'm just saying,
Coward.
if you guys got the spoon,
I wasn't part of it. I swear.
it is romantic.
No, you're a coward. That's right.
Curses work romantically.
Okay.
And if you burn a 2-meter long fucking wooden spoon,
Yeah.
then, and that's the year that Manly get the wooden spoon, can you not see the curse?
Yeah, if there was,
poetic-
that's okay. Yeah, maybe if Manly, but what I'm saying is that all of the things that are in place or that have been in place to contribute to a potential Manly wooden spoon were there before the spoon was burnt, and many good judges were tipping Manly for the spoon before a spoon was burnt in anger. So you can try and say it was us, or you could say that it's the many decisions that have led to the position we're in currently.
That's what you would say.
The
That's
Northern
exactly what
Eagles
I would say.
were mentioned there as a low point for the club. They never started 0-3 in a season too.
Manly started 0-4 in
Manly, we started-
2021.
I'm just saying the Northern Eagles. That was
No,
the
but
team
we-
you
no, but
brought
we
up.
started-
Low
no, but
point
I'm
we-
for
saying we've
Manly.
been through ups and downs.
I know, yeah.
We've started 0-4 in 2021.
And we
Went
made the top
0-4.
four or something.
And then the rules changed to suit you.
Oh, really?
Well, everyone else had a crack.
okay, yeah,
Everyone
right,
else had a
right,
crack. Yeah, they fucking crafted the rules around the Seagulls squad. Grow up. Fucking
Maybe going so
disgraceful.
poorly because you're now a Manly.
Yeah, you're a Manly fan.
Maybe that's why we're
That's
coming along.
probably it. You're a
you-
Manly
No, that
fan.
only happened
you
this
got
week, so
'cause you
nothing
got
else
lost.
matters. All the
no, but
decisions
it's
were
a
made.
fucking curse,
Bit of accountability, boys. Take you a long way.
I think I'd think about it this way. The bloke that got the spoon last year now bloody saddled up with our club.
Yeah,
that can't be
exactly.
good for us,
No.
weighing us down.
No. That's it. It's your fault.
Yeah, if it is my fault, I'm stoked. I'm over the moon.
Jeez, you would say that too, you loser.
Fucking dog. Anyway, good to be back.
Obviously, good to be back. Obviously, Roo not over what happened to him a couple of weeks ago. Got to get up pretty early in the morning, brah. Eels 40 defeat the Broncos 32.
good game of footy.
There was no other cars, which let the boys down.
Yeah,
Ricky
really
didn't
did.
cross for Sebo. He looked like
Yeah, it's just that little bloody.
I think you went off early on that Friday night stream. You're like, oh, he'll score. No, it's done.
Yeah, but like I've got enough experience of ball on foot, knocking on with no one in front of you to know when your bet's done like that. You just
Addo
go,
Carr, mate,
sweet.
he had a couple opportunities where he looked like he was injured. He didn't look like he could get up to top speed. Has he got any lower leg injuries or anything? That
It was his first game back, so.
But it was a finger injury.
Fucking, you're fast though. You know what I mean? Like you know,
Bad bounce
there was a
away
couple
as
of those
well.
where it was like, pin your ears back, Josh. Pin them back.
Yeah, pin him back. He didn't get a whole lot of peel.
No, he didn't. He only touched the ball like 2 times.
Warrior-
Hi, Rando, by the way. Sorry. Hey, mate. How you
No
going?
worries. How are you guys?
Hi, Rando.
How are you guys? That's
Warriors
good.
40
Hair's looking
defeat-
good.
Thank you very
Hair's
much.
looking real good.
Thought I'd rub it in with Roo
Yeah.
as well.
It's nice.
real nice.
No,
Thank you.
It's,
You listen. You're keeping the it's still a pro hair.
Yeah,
panel.
Pro Hair Podcast, yeah.
I like it, mate. You look nice
Thank you
today.
very much.
You do look handsome.
Appreciate
What are you
it.
putting in there?
No, nothing in there. There's nothing.
Is that natural?
Natural.
Yeah, that's
all
what
natural.
happens.
Just woke up like that.
Yeah,
Shower.
that's hot.
Seriously?
Flick it back.
Very hot.
Who's next most likely to jump the fence to the no hair?
I don't think any of us are looking like it.
It's got to be one of
these
you at
three.
some point.
Or
Toddler-
someone
Toddler-
else out
Toddler-
there.
Toddler-
Yeah, I can
Toddler's
see it.
next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tobler's got one of the great Devons of all time.
We want to send him to Turkey with Sebo later in the year.
Won't we?
Just pending on obviously some geopolitical situations.
Well,
over there.
there's might need to be a domestic job,
Oh, mate, yeah, we'll have to mortgage the fucking
which isn't
business.
funny.
No.
It's not as funny.
What's as in Australia?
domestic
I
job.
thought you were like, war's not funny. I'm like, yeah, I get it, dude.
No. Doing a domestic
War's
hair
not funny.
transplant's
You can
not
pretend
really
it's
good
Turkey.
content.
No,
Get
it's
a couple of rug salesmen. Get a Ataturk, I believe. Everyone's got a photo of Ataturk. I know how to dress
Listen,
Turkey.
we know
I've
you're
been to
desperate
Turkey.
for one, mate.
Yeah,
That's
don't
what
worry,
we're
mate.
gonna
We'll
do
get it.
domestically.
We'll get it done.
Warriors 40 to defeat the Raiders 6. Lecker at 425 starts. It's too easy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's way too easy.
Adam Pompey not getting over in a 40-point thingo when Rando was like, it's his special. That fucked me off. That really fucked me off.
We spoke pre-show, but you can mark it down in your diaries. That was the last lecker into $2.10 this week.
The last
over.
great lecker.
The last dreams
Like
over.
the last white rhino, like you protect that thing with poachers and anti-poachers and shit, and it's just like it's done now. It's done.
People have been getting absolutely smashed in. There's
When he
some
gets back to
very
the-
short try scorer numbers this week.
Warbrick to get 2 tries is like $2. It's like, what's the where are we?
Well, because they're saying he'll definitely score one.
Oh, I know, but it's just like, for fuck's sake, man, give me some.
No RTS for Sebo. Either team under 6.5. No Huddy Young for Guru. Blah, 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 blah.
I feel Huddy's like wasn't even last year; it was the year before. People are having the Huddy hangover a little bit. Like love him as a player, but
mate,
like
I think you want to put Huddy on the blacklist.
Oh, I don't know if he's on blacklist
Oh.
yet. I think he's someone that you. I mean, listen, if you want to, it's your call.
I don't.
I mean, he was the guy for a while.
Dude, he was
there.
the guy. He hasn't
Yeah.
scored in yonks.
But is that new halves pairing?
No, but we
Raiders
talk
and
about
all
every
that?
year
Same
people
last
pop
year.
out of the ground.
Didn't he score
The
last
back
year?
half of last year, he
He's got a
stopped scoring.
few, but like there was the year before
scoring.
where he was.
It wasn't
scoring
the
them.
Hudson Young year. Yeah.
The
Where
year
you
of
thought
Huddy
he was
Young.
English.
Can you back that up, Rando?
Yeah, he fell asleep in the back end of the season.
Told you.
Him and Brendan Nicaros
Told
started
ya.
out all guns blazing.
Told you. Roosters 26 to defeat the Rabbitohs 18. We talked Tom back into this bet because it was better for the show that he's competitive and has a crack. And I
No,
stand
that wasn't
by
why.
that.
It was actually just because I didn't have any
And I
rando stats. That
and
was
I
all.
stand by it.
Tell you what, some guy came up to me on the weekend and he goes, I fucking love your immortal bets. They're ruining it. And he came and he thanked me for my Roosters bet. It was 101. And I said, listen, these fucking losers just want me to. They also want to control me, dude. I'm like Alex Pereira. I'm just a kickboxer and I'm a 3-time champion, but not actually. I'm only once, but Alex Pereira's a 3-time champion. I'm a one-disciplined guy. I like to throw fuck it bets on, but I've been reined in. So I apologise to you all. Now, this worked out quite well for me, though, because I did try and change it up. But I had no good reason.
We ran you in and it hit.
Well, this was the rule. This wasn't a rein in. This was the rule.
4 bloody.
No, I know, and I have done. Don't worry, they've gone big. But this was a nice one because AJ gets his 2 yet to celebrate, and then I stopped watching the game because I don't have any internet at my house, and I just fucking checked the score late. Teddy, 79th minute. Teddy's done that for me twice in the 79th minute. One was for an immortal bet. It's good to get my first bet of the year, guys. I didn't want to steal AJ's thunder. No one else
Well done, mate.
clapping for that. Okay.
Yeah, well done,
mate.
sour grapes.
Well done, mate.
Sour grapes. 626.
Bunnies don't score, which ruins my bet. AJ double into the Bunnies. The Lippy last week, probably one of the worst we've had, putting on just like outrageous bets constantly. Doesn't get anywhere near anything. The Lippy also needs to come in trying to have a crack. They come in with 50 to 1 odds on every bet.
But
Just let him fucking stop trying to control
the,
everything.
Like, half under. Well, at least that
Let
one
him
did.
just be themselves.
I'm just saying it's not going to work.
But if
You know-
everyone
you know,
just
what
comes
I'm
in
saying
and
is
he's
he's gonna
Eddie and
win.
goes, oh, he's going to score because he scores tries, like it's going to be boring. Let the Lippy come in and fucking express themselves. If they suck, they suck. If they've got weird names, they got weird names. You just got to let them fly.
All I was going to say is you will never win. That's fine.
Well, no,
that's cool.
That's all right.
You'll never get your
That's
name
all right.
up on lights.
That's all right. Sometimes they do.
Really. Tigers 44 to defeat the Cowboys 16. Now, what were you doing on Saturday, Roo?
What do you mean?
You doing anything on Saturday? You want to let us know about?
What's happening on Saturday?
What's happening on Saturday? Anything you up to? Anything?
Anything special?
Anything on Saturday you want to tell us about?
I've got no idea what you're talking
No,
about.
I'm just wondering if you were doing it on Saturday that would have meant that you were just like, you'd forgotten that you were on a betting show. You forgot that like we're a big supporter of Ned's over here, and part of that is to promote the profile.
Oh, no.
You know.
Did I not post them?
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
Stop picking on Guru, man! Stop picking on Guru, man!
So that's what you were talking about. Eddie always, after he's done the things, he goes, interesting this week. And I'm always like, he's just saying it to me because I'm fucking probably lost.
Oh, fuck.
Wow. All three?
All three.
So what does that mean?
It's a Super Saturday for Roo.
Wow.
Are they $1.90?
$3.90
see
losses.
that.
Wow.
Sorry, Sebo.
It's all right. Lippy trophy.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Thank God KPP didn't score the first try. That would have been
That's
heartbreaking.
tough.
That would have been
Roo.
heartbreaking. Roo just forgot
what you gotta
about his
do, boys.
obligations. What do you mean? This isn't a new rule.
No, didn't say it was.
Well, do what you got to do. What's
What's that
mate?
imply?
Take as many off me. Do what you got to do, yeah?
We're not taking.
No,
We're not taking them
normal.
off you.
That's normal
That's-
protocol. It happened to me multiple times last year.
Yeah,
Not a
me
full
too.
set.
I lost a fucking whole like perfect
Mate,
week.
when I was in Europe and I just hit a unit scooper, I shared my bet like 5 seconds late. Guru's like, screenshot, look, you're late.
Yeah, you fucked me with mine at the end of the year as well. You're like, you didn't have the fucking name tag on it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, sorry.
I know. This
Had to go
guy's-
to court for
This
it.
guy is out of control.
Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do, boys.
Yeah,
Oh
fuck
my
you.
God.
So there's nothing there, obviously. No one hits then in that Tigers game.
No one hits.
Macassini, no one.
No, Macassini doesn't score. Guru, did I mention, didn't put a bet on, so it was $1.90. Lots of red. Storm 46 defeat the Dragons 20-odd. Jerome Hughes at 335. 6 tries in 7 games. Makes a lot of sense. People got their eyes glued shut. But Tom with a better bet. So I'll allow him the floor. Farlongo.
Yep.
462 plus.
Listen, just good to get my second bet of the year. Farlongo 2+. It didn't look likely until, like 10 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. And again, no internet. Wasn't watching it. And then you just flick open the app and you're like, yes, cunt.
And then he gets 3.
I love this kid. And he will be coming into my super coach. I love him. As we
Yeah.
said on the show on Monday, Pappy who?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. Like,
Soz.
Cody to me is like, how do you
Soz.
know how to pick Farlongo in your supercoach? I'm like, what are you talking about? So, like,
How did
he's
you
like,
know?
Like, what are you talking about? Like, when Pap was at his peak, sure, but like, Pap for the last 2 years, Farlongo's like better already.
Well, everyone was like, for the last 2 years, everyone was like, Jesus Christ, when is Farlongo going to come into the side?
People were saying it.
yeah.
People were saying that. Roo, what was your bet, mate?
I don't remember, but I don't think it matters.
Well, no, it doesn't. What do you think about my Farlongo 2+, mate?
Yeah, it was good. Good bet from you.
What about my Jerome Hughes?
Yeah, not bad.
335.
Not bad.
We'll beat in it. Sebo was Dragons 1 to 12.
I mean, it was looking like one of those things where you're like, the Dragons are doing the Dragons, but it's only 60 minutes. It's only 60 minutes.
Yeah,
they
no,
can do
if
it
you
for.
are a Dragons fan, it's like we're not the worst team.
Yeah, 60 minutes, we were like pretty much in it, and then Melbourne just went, see ya. See ya.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be
Farlongo.
us.
Yeah, it was like racing for slips when you think you've won the fucking thing.
Oh, like that guy that shits himself and takes off.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
it Jesse?
yeah. And then, is it Johnny Tran? He's just like, see ya. Johnny Tran's a character in Fast and Furious.
Oh, yeah. And he takes off because he's like bet the house and he needs his car.
Yeah. Bet for slips.
Yeah, you
Bet for
gotta-
slips.
Hey, that's fair income. That's real
Yeah.
life, that.
When
Yeah.
did you realise I didn't have my bets on? At the end of the week or during?
When I did accountability, I just had a feeling deep in my soul. I'm not going to get a check out, cunt.
I completely blanked on that. Fuck. That's tough. All times.
I love that you didn't know that as well. That's so good. That's.
I was
even
like,
better.
did I do something embarrassing on Saturday? Did
you
someone
Well,
see me?
yeah, you did, mate.
Like, I
You
don't think I
did.
left my house.
Well, you did.
You did.
do
You
something
did do something embarrassing.
You've basically just said I'm better than the show, and that's okay.
It's good
But
as
that
well,
sort of
'cause you did
thing,
hit a
that sort of
triple,
thing
so-
might curse your season. Panthers 26 defeat the Sharks 6. Guru again didn't get a bet on, so it's $1.90. Tom Alamotti triple.
Mate, this Alamotti pokey is set to pay out big. I won't be going anywhere fucking near it, and I'll never go near Alamotti again. In fact, he's looking at black. He's looking at blackboard.
Yeah, he's not the
I'm
Alamotti
blackboarding
of last
Alamotti.
year.
Fuck that. He's going on. Fuck him.
Okay.
I think we need our own blackboards to remind ourselves who we've put on.
Mate, you put on whoever you want.
Yeah, but it's just when...
Did KL score on the weekend?
Nope.
Bang.
Did he
Thank
touch
you.
it on the
So-
weekend?
There
Nope.
you go, mate. Like, if we disagree, you can take him
That's
off.
it. Last
Alamotti
year,
hasn't
last year
scored
was the
fucking 2
KL
weeks.
year. That's what I've been trying to talk
These
about the
years
whole time. The
change.
years change. Like, yes, they score tries, but like try scorers, you know, they change every year.
And you got
Every
You
to.
just,
year.
are we debating Alamotti right now?
No, I
Are we
don't think.
debating KL? I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
you gotta do it.
KL doesn't score against Jake Avarillo then.
I
He's
think
deserving
2
to be on
games.
that board.
Yeah.
So if you have 2 on a triple,
Yeah, no, fair enough. But that just makes me, at least at this point in time,
do
where-
it. Yeah, that's pokies, dude. I
Yeah,
want to go
yeah.
again, but I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like I'm like I could lose 2 if playing a good machine, but it's not like your Roman Emperor machine or something like that's black booked after 2
Yes.
if you've pineapples and that. But if it's one of those new fucking electricity machines,
You mean the
There's
samurai
Casey
ones?
McLean's in the same
He's the last year, but Penrith, who knows?
You want to go to the pub?
Yeah. Casey, yeah, fuck yeah. Casey McLean you've got to. This is punting 101.
And
is being able to identify when someone might be early in a run of substance, and you get on them and you plow the fuck out of them until you can plow them no more. Getting on late. Coach McLean scores, not anymore, bro. KL, hero.
It's Milky
not
Jenkins,
anymore.
dude.
Exactly.
And now it's too late, possibly. Like, he'll probably still score again, but if you start Milky, you know what I mean? It's
No, but the problem is with McLean and Kales and shit, they're centers, so you get a better price.
Yeah.
You can't run these wingers, bro. They're like $1.50.
Yeah. 100%. I'm just more willing to go, like, in terms of a blacklist, just going, there's every chance that KL or Alamotti could be 5 tries out of 8 games or something. You know what I mean? I'm just saying blacklisting after 2. Does that mean I'm going to bet on them? No, but I feel blacklisting and not including them in your bet are slightly different.
But like, if you get a back rower that's hot, that's touch yourself stuff. You know what I mean? If you get a center that starts to wind up and do the damn thing, that's touch yourself stuff because you're getting a good price. AJ in his palm.
I think blacklisting is emotional as well a lot of the time. It's like, you fucked me, I'm blacklisting you. It might not necessarily be based on a lot of logic. And obviously, like, if you fuck 2 people on triples, 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, the triples is probably the... But that's where you could be fucking yourself over because you're being blinded by the triple pain.
Blinded by the light. But I've been watching the Panthers games. Alamotti hasn't really been like...
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
He didn't look close.
He's run a lot of decoys. They're not going to him.
I think after one game to be blacklisted was a bit rough.
Yeah, but
I think he scored in like 15 of his last 18 games or something.
2 games.
It started with the foot.
Now been 2
Yeah,
games.
the foot was the...
It started with the foot.
There was a bit of history there.
He would have won the season.
Yeah.
Wasn't to be. Fuck it.
And McLean.
Anyway.
2 of them.
Let's look. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Knights 36 defeat the Seagulls 16. Tight one there at Brookie on the weekend. Lot of red except for Guru. KP and the Knights plus 6.5 tripled at 347. It was a good bet.
That was on the profile, was it?
Yeah.
Good to see.
checked,
Fantastic.
obviously.
Needed that. That'll put me just
gonna
about
check just
even this
Saturday.
week, I think.
Just about. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go
take
through that.
You guys suck. So fucking bad.
Mate, you
No,
go for us.
that's...
You go for Manly.
You
dude.
go
Manly.
for Manly. So just calm your farm, son. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Dolphins 18 defeat the Titans 14. This was one of the worst games of all time. A lot of red on the board. Nothing to see here. Unit scoopers. Tom 1 from 5. I was none from 3. Seb 2 from 6. Guru 2 from 3. South let him down. And the Lippy 3 from 8. Guru's Sunday scooper, he would have been, I reckon you would have been skipping around the house when Turbo and Kalen scored. You're like, Herbie and AJ done. It wasn't because neither of them scored.
The over-under for that game was 61.5.
Yeah, crazy.
And there was like 3 kicks off tries.
So that needed a tripling. You're smart.
I mean, I haven't
needs a
missed a
tripling.
triple this year, but that's fine. I haven't missed a triple this year.
Oh, well,
2 from
lucky
2.
because you've been pretty ordinary otherwise.
I've been betting great.
Well, Saturday you didn't have a single bet.
That's what. That's right. Hot seats. Second week in a row, nothing doing. Lehigh at 210. Nah. Weekly leaderboard. I was 2 from 9 plus 2.81 in the green. Tom 2 from 9 minus 1.09. Guru 1 from 9 minus 3.35. Those. Jeez, that hurt you that Saturday, son.
That's fucked.
Lippy none from 9
What
minus.
was I? What, plus 4 or
I'd be
something?
like maybe plus 3.
You're doing your best to get up on fucking stage, mate. Jesus Christ.
Sebo none from 9 minus 11.
Oh,
Shovel.
Where is he?
First shovel of the year.
Shovel.
There we go.
Shove. I forgot about me old mate Shovel.
Yes.
Oh, the shove.
How do we get
We
him
got a bloody. we probably need to get this thing properly tied
done?
up.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it adds to it.
I don't mind.
Being awkward.
Obviously, you don't want to shove too much, but I knew the shove was going to come.
This is some spin zone right here.
Yeah,
I actually kind of like carrying a shovel.
But the shove makes you focus. The shove makes you focus because when
okay.
you're holding the shove, you
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
let's not be here again.
Yeah, fair. Overall, I remain out front, minus 1.27, about even. Tom is second, minus 6.74. The Lippy, minus 9.25. Sebo. Geez, you'd want to focus, son. 1 from
I'm
20
focusing, don't
bets,
worry about
minus 19. Minus
you worry about
19.11.
And all that shit you were talking about, leg percentage and stuff, Seba, you're basically the same as me now. You know what I mean? You're fucking
Just
15.
minus
48.
19 is pretty punchy.
No, it is pretty punchy this early on, but I'm actually quite confident in some of my bets. Not all, but some of my
And
bets. this
Guru
week.
minus 24.48. That's with 25 units taken off. So you would be in the green if you'd followed the very simple rules.
Is he only 5 units away from me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You better get concentrating.
Mate, I'm actually like full of confidence. Like maybe if this happens again and again, I'll be like, oh my God, what's going on? But I'm actually,
You're full of confidence.
I'm full of confidence.
Okay.
Rue, are you going to take Tobler out for a date?
You got 2 weeks.
Or are you just like, nah?
You got 2 weeks, mate.
Yeah, I've got time. You've given me a deadline. I'll make it work.
So that would, yeah.
Hey, is he? No, he's a busy man.
What would that take off? 10 units?
Yeah.
I don't know. You
Yeah,
guys
10
tell
units.
me.
10 units. So
So that would mean I would go to...
Minus 14.
So that would be 7 would be last, yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. Honestly, like
Okay.
Okay.
we'll see next
You're
week.
not wigging at all?
Not at this
Are you
point at all.
tripling this week?
Oh yeah.
Are
Well,
you?
yeah, that's what I mean. I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
wigging.
playing.
Like,
Nice,
yeah,
good.
yeah, I'm
Good.
not wigging.
Good.
Without my punishments...
You're +1 unit.
Oh, right. Fuck.
Yeah.
Grim.
Yep. It is.
Why?
mate. Well, because he'd be
I
plus
mean,
one.
why is it grim?
Why is it grim?
Because I'm minus 24.
Yeah, but you made a decision last year
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
award show to just give away the spoon. You knew what you're doing, and then you decided to give it back to us so we could burn it. Like,
Yeah, stupid, mate, stupid. All right, let's get into some bets, boys, shall we? You want to go, Rando?
Rando, you're the odds guy.
Fuck,
And
I'm
you
the
t-
odds
and
guy. Well, fucking.
You're
Sorry,
odds
dude,
guy
change of roles, Rando.
Rando, your odds guy, and where
And
the
weather.
and the game where the game's at.
Can we also just touch on Rando claims to be a huge Cowboys fan. He's wearing a Perth Bears t-shirt today.
Only 10 months until this will be normal.
So are you going to become a Bears fan?
Maybe.
Well, hold on. What do you mean, maybe?
Pretty much. Well, maybe. Well,
he's from
North
Mosman.
Sydney. North Sydney.
So, but are you?
I have an affiliation. Played for the Bears.
Hold on. Were you ever a Bears fan?
Well, I wasn't around when they were kicking. I was only
Fuck, how
2,
young are you?
3. I'm
Okay,
only
so
28.
so then you're just going to leave the what are you,
Potentially,
Cowboys?
if we're in the comp,
How long have you been going for the Cowboys for?
be 22 years now.
How the fuck can
See,
you
that's
do that?
That's who gets the
You're a
spoon.
turncoat
You want to talk
piece
about?
of
You want to talk about who
shit.
gets
But I
the
was born
spoon.
in North Sydney, you know.
Yeah,
the
but you're a
Bears,
fucking
played-
like
played
if
for
they
the
came out with
Bears.
like the Barrel
Concussions
rugby
for the
league
Bears,
team, I wouldn't
CTE
be
for the
like, oh yeah,
Bears.
fucking I'm going for Barrel now. I'd be like,
I'll
I'm a
have two
Manly
teams.
Seagulls fan.
I'll have two teams. I'll have
You're
the Bears and I'll have the
fucking
Cowboys.
straight.
And
That's
whoever's doing well, I'll go
so
for.
etched, dude.
I've already got the merch. It's already sorted.
Do
Is
you,
that
have you,
member
do you ever
merch?
go? Do you ever go to North Sydney Bears games at North
Occasionally.
Sydney Oval?
Occasionally, when
you
when it suits the
No, you
schedule.
don't.
You been
Have you
lifting?
ever have you ever been to one?
I have, yes.
Oh,
You been lifting?
Yeah, we've been through this last
Yeah, I
episode.
know, but
Every
I'm just looking
episode,
at you
actually.
again. You are lifting.
I am
You should start
lifting.
wearing singlets.
Yeah, I know. Might rip the
Yeah, rip the sleeves
rip
off.
the
mate.
sleeves off.
Anyway, all right, let's
Maybe.
do a fucking game.
Well, thanks for
Rando.
throwing me under the bus here. Raiders Bulldogs. This game will be played at GIO on Thursday night. The Raiders $1.80 favourites. The Bulldogs $2.02. The lines at -1.5 and the total points at 49.5. It will be possible storms in this game. I think it should be A-OK though. The Raiders, they have won their last 7 night games against the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, they have lost 4 of their last 6 games at night. But the big one that I like here, because I'm not too sure which way this game will go, is the unders. The last 11 Bulldogs night games have gone under 49.5 points. 7 of the last 10 night games at GIO have gone under 49.5 points. So I love the unders. For try scorers, Stephen Crichton, he has scored in 6 consecutive games against the Raiders, and a left centre has scored 11 tries in the last 10 games against Canberra. But the big one, weak-gutted dog, he loves scoring against Ricky Stewart. He's scored in 3 consecutive games in Canberra.
I fucking
got a
love that.
dog.
I had under 49.5 in there. Basically, that is my triple. I wasn't going to reveal it straight away. I was going to go head first into the storm. So I got a bucket load of fish, and I'm not going around the storm. I'm going head fucking first into it. Tripling after holding a shovel. The Raiders got smashed last week. Now they're going back to their little fortress. Going to be siege warfare sort of stuff, and the Dogs aren't known for, hyper electric tack. They're known for their defense as well. 2 defensive teams, and yeah, the market's a bit incorrect because everyone's going overs now because they're the 6 against. It's like, this isn't fucking Brisbane versus Titans. This is Dogs versus...
And it's wet, hey?
And it's wet.
Possibly wet, yeah.
Like, I was going to flip some 2,000-year-old coins to decide if I'm tripling, but I'm just fucking doing it. If anyone needs any guidance, I brought them in at the beginning of the season.
I got to tell you, Seb, I'm into it.
2,000 year olds. These drachmas are fucking like 1920s.
I looked up, I uploaded some photos to chat as well because I've always been told these are 2,000 years old, and chat confirmed it.
Let me see.
They're from
Dude.
Where'd you get them from?
they were just like family heirlooms
Oh, wow.
in like a village in Greece.
It's
nice.
like Seba's showing.
You can see like there's a horse on one of them. And
Family
don't
heirlooms.
try clean them too much, but you can see like there's a
Why
horse.
don't you try clean them?
Because I think that will like ruin the face of it. Because I think because they're copper or something. Like if
Surely there's a way
you can clean them properly,
Yeah,
but like
not
not just
you yourself.
Yeah.
Dude, get them professionally clean. These are fucking amazing.
So they're
try and see them?
sometime between 200 BC to 200 AD is estimated. So that could have crossed Caesar's hands, Alexander's hands. No, he was 400. So yeah.
What was it? Say the date again. 200.
Around 200 to 200, like in between, like
BC?
the turn of Christ. Yeah.
Before Jesus, we're saying.
Before Jesus.
Jesus might have held these.
So, because we got the drachmas, but this one I think is a bit of a triple
Crazy
vibe.
that these are just getting around.
Yeah. So I was going to use them, but I don't need to because I'm so fucking confident. Rando backed me up, tripling the under 49.5.
Pleasure.
I like the unders as well, Sebastian. I've taken the unders and I've just gone a Preston and a KO weeks. KO's been good to me. Preston has been known to be good. You're going to get $8.16 for that. The unders is horny though. I like your triple.
Yep.
Edward.
I got to be honest with you, I'm into the triple as well, so I like that you're still playing rugby league at the highest level.
Yeah.
It's great to see. I looked at the weather. It said it was stormy. It said it was wet. It's in Canberra. It'll be cold. Even if it says it won't be, it will be. The place is etch. It's back row weather footy. It just is. It just is. There's no other way to spin it. Noel Martin, whom wowed me in the first round, and then Jacob Preston, 742 for a couple of back rows going to fucking toe-to-toe in the wet.
I don't want to. This isn't a critique because obviously you were one of the people who put back row weather up in lights, so it'd far be it from me to even come at you. But I guess I just like.
If it's raining, it's
No,
back row
well,
weather.
back row weather. The way that I remember you characterising it was like the depths of winter. You know, it hurts your fingers when the ball hits your hands. Is this you going off on you? Is this you like bringing out a shitty sequel? Like, feel like you're losing
because
the
it's
ethos
because
of,
it's
of
wet.
what it was.
It's because it's wet and it's in
Felt like-
Canberra.
okay.
Canberra's probably the thing.
It's
Well,
wet.
no, in Canberra,
It's
of
wet
course,
in
but I thought it was like a
Canberra.
cold.
But
No, but if it-
Canberra
it's a dry
night could be
night-
as cold as winter here is. It could be. What
If
is
it's
the
a dry
That's what
temperature?
I'm trying to say. I'm
Rando,
saying,
what's the
like,
temperature?
temp?
19 is
No,
still,
no,
it's
no,
still
no,
cool
at
down.
night. Not don't give me
19
Okay.
on the hour.
Yeah, good.
Like,
good.
that's
but
not
what
that
is it?
cold.
What is it?
You know, that's just
Yeah,
not that
19's
cold.
not that cold.
It's not
But
that cold.
it's because of the wet. If it was dry, I wouldn't have said it. It's raining.
Hey, mate, it's your thing.
What percentage in mils of rain are we talking here? I don't even look into
It's
that.
pretty light. It's like 0 to 5.
So
Right,
not
so not much.
not that wet and warm. Okay, cool. I
mullet
hope
bet,
you
I
haven't
don't
ruined
mind
a good franchise there, Eddie. That's all I'll say. Guru.
I'm going to take the unders as well. I've got 50.5 there, and then I think the Raiders will come back home and get a tight victory. So Raiders 1 to 12, under 50.5. We'll be live streaming for this game too, boys.
Yes,
we are.
Exciting.
Yes, we will.
Guru and Sowie
Yes, we
joining
will.
the stream.
Lot of
Very
unders.
excited.
Lot of unders.
What are you? Who's the lippy? What's he doing?
The lippy, his name is Riley Allington, and he had a few impressive bets, but the one that was really impressive, he wrangled a Stags with a Haas and a Tuala Kelma.
shit.
So I was like, that's the best wrangle I've seen.
Yep.
You're in.
Cool. He's got Karaz weeks and kicks, 1381. Let's move on to the Roosters and the Panthers. Rando, down to you for your new role, buddy.
Thank you. The Roosters are playing at Allianz Stadium for this one on Friday night. They are $2.40. The Panthers are $1.57 favourites. The handicap for the Panthers is -5.5, and the total points is at 45.5 points. For this game, I really do like the Panthers covering that line. They've won 11 of their last 12 games against the Roosters. In all 11 wins, they've won by 6 or more points. They've won their last 8 games against bottom 9 teams by 6 or more points as well. They've also kept kept their last 3 opponents scoreless in the first half of footy. For try scorers, there's plenty of Panthers options there, but they're all under $2. So I'll look at the players who are above $2. Daniel Tupou, a bloke who's scored in 7 consecutive games at Allianz and 10 tries in his last 10 games. He's at $2.10. But the one I like most, Isaiah Papali'i, he scored 4 tries in his last 4 games against the Roosters. The Roosters, they have conceded 70% of their tries on their right. Papali'i will be running at DCE and Sua Wong.
Wow, Rando, I love those stats. I got Panthers minus 5.5 tripled. Trying to play rugby league here, mate. No one's scoring against them, right? No one's scoring against them, and they're scoring points. And obviously, Alamotti fucked me, but I'm going Panthers minus 5.5. I just don't think. I think that's like fucking money for rugby league jam. Rugby league jam. Roo, I like yours though. There was a bit of rando stat in that.
Yeah, I've just got IPAP 475. I think that's the spot to go at with the Roosters.
Is Rando sending you his stats?
No, I think we're just we're aligned.
He's definitely not on the Patreon. I know that much for free. Check it every day. Refresh.
I don't know what's going on between us.
What do you
I'm
mean?
on yours. I'm on
Mates,
the
we used to be
Root Crew.
good friends.
I'm on the Root Crew
You
every
didn't
day.
even hit him up in Vegas.
It's the Vegas. You
Vegas.
really let him down in Vegas.
Yeah, exactly.
We've both got phones. We can both reach out.
But
to
you
each
dogged
other.
him the year before.
That's
You
not
dogged
really-
him to
you had
Vegas.
the- you had-
I've
I
got
gave you the
literal footage
opportunity.
of me seeing him on the street and shaking his
In the
hand. and
history of
excited
you
to
two
see him.
going to Vegas, only
dogged
one bloke's ever reached out, and it was him.
Yeah. I talked to the girls, had cocktails with them, and they told me that you should reach out next, and that was it.
Yeah.
So I followed the advice.
It's on you to reach out. You should probably take
Went
him
out.
to dinner as well.
Rugby league
I'm
nerd.
taking you all for
like
fucking dinner.
infighting, I love it. Like, who's Donatello? Who's Raphael? Like, fucking, who's the cool stat nerd rugby league dude? Who's the kind of rebellious one? Who's the dick? Who's the kind of charming? Like, I love it all. I love it all.
You love it all?
Yeah.
Rue's coming across as the dick, though.
I think that's Raphael. Yeah.
Rufai.
I think Leo was the leader, Donatello was the loner, and Michelangelo was the kind of silly one.
That's Ninja Turtles for you. Rugby league stat style.
IPAP 475.
Eddie, what are you doing?
Mate, I agree with you, Tom. I like Panthers minus 5.5. Roosters still getting into their work. It's like it's early in the season, and early in the season they don't go very well. Panthers have just been choking motherfuckers to death. So I got Panthers minus 5.5 into only Panthers to score 20. I like this market.
Yeah,
I dipped
that's a
my
good
toes
bet.
and my sack into this market last year to great effect. Punters and dribblers, it's back this week. Know that. More to come on that. But only Panthers scored 20. You boost it up from $1.09 up to $3.78, which I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Sebastian.
Yeah, look, I'm jealous of this Penrith line, but I just have a feeling there's going to be some sort of surprise from one of these teams that should be, everyone's predicted top 6 teams, whether that's Brisbane, Pump Melbourne, or Roosters put in a fight. I don't know. So I'm kind of staying away from result, but I did like that line, but I just reeled him up a little bit to under 50.5, a BYO. And I just kind of wanted to include Alamotti, believe it or not, because of these 2 poker machine bets. I didn't want to stand him out. Of course I didn't. So I took him in Jenkins in a binny and threw in a Marky Mark. Because Roosters might not score any, but if someone can score something from absolutely nothing, it's Marky Mark. So that's Marky Mark, Alamotti, Jenkins, 2+ binny there.
Just for those of you who are wondering what Binny is, that's combined.
Can we, it'd be good maybe, and I'm speaking out into the ether here, so either the dribblers can do it or one of our staff. It'd be good to get like a binny counter. I just want to know where the binnies are at this year.
Probably the staff. Probably the people that work for us, I reckon.
But there's maybe there's people that want to maybe be the dribble.
Yeah, no, there is, but
lippy,
it's sort of it's giving like leaving
Slave
it over.
labour.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't mind a binny counter.
In terms of
where
how
they're
they're going.
Yeah, how the
I
binnies
think
are
we should
going.
be having triple counters, binny counters.
But I think maybe it's something you check in.
We don't need to check it every week, but
No,
it needs to be.
no.
It needs to be
No.
getting checked on.
But it
It
needs to be.
getting-
You need to be able to say, "Geez, another binny." Can we get a?
Isn't that really you?
Yeah, I
'Cause
guess
doing
you're the
all
one doing the
stats,
count.
and
Yeah.
so you've got to check
You
in.
just
like,
got that-
binny-
I could do it now. Someone will have to get it up to speed, and then I can do it.
Well, it's only 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks.
Yeah, so someone get me up to the last 2 weeks, and then I'll do it.
You've got it all marked
No, I
down.
don't. Well,
you do.
no, because I delete the accountability.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, I'll be able to check this. I'll be able to check my the thing.
There you go.
Yep,
Eddie's going to do it.
I'll do it.
335 for me.
What's our Lippy doing?
Jenkins 2+, Gussie C 1850.
Jenkins 2+, Gussie C 1850. Not the worst.
That's
bet.
actually a good bet.
But Gussie C doesn't seem. Oh, he's got to try.
Has
it.
he got a?
Gussie C's already scored this year.
Yeah.
Is he in a
It's not as
milestone
exciting
game?
as when I.
No, that was last week.
That was last week.
200.
We'll circle back to it later in the show, but this only Panthers to score 20 scares the shit out of me from Eddie. It's a really good pick.
Thanks, mate.
You like it?
Yeah.
I love it. Very jealous.
Storm v Broncos, Rando.
Storm v Broncos. It will be at Amy Park for this game. It's going to be partly cloudy and 19 degrees. Now, the Storm, they're $1.36 favourites. The Broncos, $3.10. The line is minus 9.5, and the total points is 54.5. For the Melbourne Storm, I love them here against the Broncos in Melbourne. They haven't lost to them at Amy Park since 2016, winning 9 straight games. Madge, he's never won in Melbourne, losing all 5 games he's coached there. The Storm, they are 13-4 against a minus 9.5 line at Friday night at Amy Park, so I don't mind them to cover there. For try scorers, obviously you got your Willie Warbricks and your Nick Meanies, your Silfar-Longos under $2, but we're looking for over $2. Josiah Karapani scored in all 5 games that Ben Hunt played at halfback last season. A left winger has scored in both games against the Storm. He's $2.10. But if you're looking for a bit more value, Jerome Hughes, 5 tries in his last 3 games against the Broncos, 5 tries in his last 6 at Amy Park, and he's running up against Ezra Mam, who showed a bit of problems last week against Para.
Few problemos. Wow. Mate, it's like, Warbrick, $1.50. Farlongo, $1.64. Meany, $1.73. It's light on the ground, punters and dribblers. So I've just deferred to our old friend Justin Horro. Used to be on the show, but wasn't cut out for it. Had to say goodbye. But he has got good bets. That remains true. Scope bet, all 4 wingers, $12.40. He always craps on about the same thing this time of year, is that if you get beaten on your inside shoulder playing for the Storm, you're likely to get dropped. So it forces you to go wide. It just allows you to get some value out of what is pretty grim reading odds-wise.
I forgot about the scope, but I'm taking it, Ed. I didn't really love mine either. I had Farlongo, Walsh, and Munster.
Just
but
there's not much doing.
There's not much doing in this game, and I look at my bet and I'm just like, fucking, care, eh? So I'm taking it. 12.40 scope bet.
I've got the 2 fullbacks, Sura and Walsh, to cross for probably about $1.40. And then I've got Lasati, who I think will cross on the left edge. I think I'm betting on Lasati at $13.44.
Oh, you reckon?
I reckon.
Just the Sadi, you reckon?
Just Lasati. That's all I know.
You just
Sua, Walsh, they've already scored.
You just need.
It's over.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for coming.
Well, I'll take a Walsh scoring because I'm just taking a Walsh into Broncos BYO plus 12 and a
Sebo
half.
he's playing rugby league. I just
think the Broncos have they're under the pump, right? And Payne Haas, if he's fucking Titanic and you need to throw all that coal into the goddamn thing to motivate it, get it humming, I think this is the ultimate amount of, what are all those guys digging all this shit into them? Those the workers. Coal, yeah.
strippers?
Huh?
They strip the coal? Look that up.
No idea. So I reckon he doesn't need a Madge blow-up Payne.
Strippers, I know how that hurts. Why the weird look?
So I reckon he's going to carry the whole forward pack on his back. And then Reece Walsh, I actually like that Adam Reynolds is out where he's like,
Stokers.
What? This is, let's just, Stokers instead of
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Let me just be the hero again.
Oh, no,
guys.
supported by Trimmers. So I'm strict.
Okay, you're all like,
yeah.
Strippers.
Strippers.
You know what? I can see how you got there.
Thanks, mate.
So I think Reece is just going to be like, let it just be on me again. If you think that guy's not going to go for a few chip and chases when Adam Reynolds is out, you're crazy. So I think he's going to try be the man. Broncos plus 2.5. Again, BYO. The bookies know what's going on. They got a lot of data. So that's basically saying the Broncos aren't going to be beaten 13 plus after coming off 2 fucking losses and then going up against the guys they beat in the final. So I think it's actually a fucking good 272.
I just want to I wanted to point something out and give you your flowers, Sebo. Last week, I believe, in the Warriors-Raiders game, you brought your own total to 40, and you put it to 46.5. It was 46 was the total points scored. So,
It was,
for the punter at home, there's something in that.
It's not there all the time, but if you've got a vibe leaning one way, just pull it up
Bump
a little
it up
bit,
a
reel it
touch.
down or reel it up a little bit. If you like another leg, that is, because you kind of need to juice it when you BYO.
What's the Lippy doing?
Over 50 and a half, Karapani, Stags, Munster, 26.80.
Okay. We move on. We press on into the good night. Knights v the Warriors. Knights playing I like the way people talk about the way Newcastle won on the weekend. They were playing like miners. It was like Steel Town, grit and grind and graft, and we're down in the mines. We're down on trees, mate. Newcastle playing like miners, and that's not young children. That is people under the earth.
Miners, not mine-ors.
Yes, Rando.
They're back at the Steel City this weekend at McDonald Jones. They are $2.55. The Warriors are $1.52. The line is 6.5, and the total points is at 51.5. Now, both teams missing a half and a fullback. For the Knights, they have lost 10 consecutive games without Kalen Ponga, whilst the Warriors, they fare pretty well without their personnel. They've won 5 consecutive games without Charnsey Nickel-Clockstat, and Luke Hanson and Tanner Boyd, they'll be the halves for the Warriors. They went 13-0 in the New South Wales Cup competition last season when they went on to win the state champs. So I don't mind the Warriors to get the job done here. They've also won 4 of their last 5 against the Knights. For try scorers, Fletcher Sharp, $2.85, scored in 3 consecutive games, scored 12 tries in his last 9 home games. And the Warriors, they've conceded all their tries this season on their right side. He'll be at left half, so I do like him. For a bit more value, a lot of people talking about Leka Halasima and him at 2s. I like his second row counterpart, Jacob Laban, or Laban, sorry. Laban was someone else I knew. But he has scored only once in his last 5 games, but with Tanner Boyd running that right side, I think they'll really test out Fletcher Sharp there, and a second rower on the right side has scored in each of the 2 games against the Knights. Question, Tom.
Just before we get on with this game here, a lot was made about Lehigh Leahy last week, right? Like a lot was made.
Thought we kind of
and
passed
not
that.
only
I
was
think
it,
it's
but
pretty
like
late.
when I just sat up and went, never heard that in my life. Like Guru's sitting down there and being like, pretty sure it's fucking Leahy, mate. Like everyone's like,
I have heard of it.
I'm pretty sure it's Leahy. He's like, video came across my desk this week of fucking Lehigh's mother talking to him in a video.
AI, probably
Lehigh,
AI.
where are you? Lehigh.
Definitely AI.
Not only that, but apparently
Lehigh.
Lehigh is a Mormon name, and it's not an Islander name, and it's fucking Lehigh. No one's called him Leahy ever, anywhere, ever, except on this fucking show with you two dead shits, and you tried to gaslight us into thinking we didn't know. That you was, I was,
Well, no, but they put us.
gaslight
They,
kinda
no, they,
worked.
they,
they made us feel culturally insensitive.
They did. That was. It's called emotional blackmail.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, are you going to be an insensitive prick?
Oh.
Are you going to call out a favourite son of the club? Is that what you're going to do?
Oh,
No,
you're
I
going to
don't.
mispronounce his name?
So now for the rest of the show, I'm going to call him Lehigh. Maybe it's Leahy, right? And ruin the whole flow of the episode.
Yeah.
And it's all your fault.
It's Lehigh.
You're looking at me for?
Because you're the fucking guru.
What's your fucking name?
Yeah.
He brought it
Me
up.
and
not
Rue had
me.
one thing in common, and now you've ruined it.
Yeah,
you
well,
fucking
exactly.
ruined it.
No, you still got it in common. You're fucking stupid. Anyway, I just need to clear that up. I'm glad I got it off my chest because I was like, Leahy? I left. I was like, when? Anyway, could still be wrong, and that's good to know. I could be.
Mum's wrong?
Well, she wouldn't be wrong, but it wouldn't shock me if something happened.
but you saw
Mum
it.
said it. I saw it. I'm taking Lecker and Brady best, and I'm taking the Waz with a my own
Jesus
minus
Christ.
10.5. I think that the Knights are going to feel the pinch without any good players. I know Fletcher's good, but like you've lost Ponga and you've lost Brown. Waz looking hot. I just like it. Lecker, Bradman, Waz minus 10.5, 13.86.
Sweet. I got my rugby league crush bet. I've obviously got a crush well documented on my boy Fletcher Sharp. I've also got a huge crush on Leka Halasima. I know he's shorter this week, but I'm not done with him. Not by a long way. 5.83 for the 2 of them. I'm just going to sit back and watch my crushes get to work. It's pretty simple. It's not rocket science, Roo.
I tend to lean into Tom's thinking, which worries me. I've got the Waz minus 8.5. I just think last week will take a lot out of the Newcastle Knights. And Rando mentioned Luke Hanson making his NRL debut. I don't mind a debutant for a try. He's played 1 game at McDonald Jones Stadium previously for the Warriors against the Knights in New South Wales Cup. He scored in that. So those two for me, $7.84.
Are you implying that last week was a really tough encounter and then that's what's taken a bit out of the night?
I think that because they lost half their salary cap and they just had to play football, I think it took a little bit out of them, yeah. I don't think it had anything to do with Manly in any way, shape or form. They just happened to be standing there.
It'll be an interesting
And
game.
not doing
for him.
much on that note.
It'll be just shut up. It'll be an interesting game for him though. Like if they can actually get it done here, then this is a completely different side to the one that was coached by Adam O'Brien. Like he's literally in the space of an off season completely change the DNA of this team if they even go close.
I think
If
it's
they win.
already a completely different side.
Well, no, I
Adam
agree
O'Brien,
with you,
yes.
but do you know what I mean? Like,
Did you hear Danny Widler tell that story the other day about how he was sitting on the plane back from Vegas? He had a spare seat next to him, and Adam O'Brien. Do you know who was sitting in front of Danny Widler with a spare seat next to them? Oh, me. And I
yes.
was like, oh, no. And then he walked past me and sat down behind me, and I turned around and saw Widler. I thought, oh, this is fantastic. This is unreal.
That would have been a tough flight for everyone. Who hasn't gone?
Me. I had Lecker best into a peaky because I just didn't like this game to punt on. But I also just hate 3 try scorer multis. I feel it's a bit of a kind of void bet. So I'm actually had a little look at first, second, third. And Fletcher Sharp's $7. So I like his scoring thing, but throwing a first, second, third, I thought that might be about $4, $5, but I'll just take that at $7. He seems like the type of guy that gets out of the gates early.
Put first, second, third in there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you can look it up, Rando, but like most of his tries are in the first half, right?
Yep, most of them have been in the first half. He scored his last 2 tries as first, second, or third.
There you go.
As well.
There you go.
There you go. There you
Lippy,
go.
Lecker, Lucas, 666. Devils number. Sharks, Dolphins is the next game, and Rando, take us away.
The Sharks and the Dolphins will be playing at Ocean Protect Stadium. Pretty funny that they're both water animals. The Sharks are $1.46, the Dolphins $2.75. The line, 7.5, and the total points, 55.5. I'll start at the line. I absolutely love it for the Sharkies. They've won their last 8 home games by 10 or more points. They are 20-2 at home against bottom 9 teams as well, with 14 of those 20 wins by 13 plus. The Dolphins, they suck in Sydney. They've only won 3 of their 11 games played in the city. So Sharks minus 7.5 for me. For try scorers, Herbie Farnworth, he scored in 4 consecutive games against Cronulla, in 3 consecutive games at Ocean Protect Stadium. But if you're looking for some nuts value, there will be showers in this game, 10 millimetres expected. Maxi Plaff, he scored last time he played the Sharks. He's also scored in each of his last 2 games in the wet. The Sharks conceded a try to a hooker last home game as well.
Eddie,
Tom.
how you doing, mate?
Good, mate.
I was obviously, that was a lead into you to give you a bet. Do you want to do that, or do you want to go to someone else? You all right?
No, I'll do it.
You sure?
Listen, I said before that what you're trying to do each season, as Sebo pointed out as well, is that you're trying to identify try scorers for that year. Blokes that are going to turn up and score tries regularly, instead of getting on blokes that you think are going to score, and each week you just plow money into a fucking endless pit. Finifuaki?
Well said,
Fini
mate.
Fuiaki.
Finifuaki.
You've identified him,
Down
there,
that
mate.
hill.
At $4.50, he's scored the first 2 games of the season. I'm like, keep rolling with that, baby. $4.50. I like those numbers. If you're into the 4s for 1 try scorer, he's already scored twice
What
this
positions
year.
he play?
Back row. I'm into it. I'm into it at $4.50.
He's playing good footy this year.
$4.50, ladies and gentlemen. $4.50.
That's good, Val.
Starting back rower. Scored in 2 games this year. Only played 2 games this year. $4.50. You're getting $1.50 for some blokes now. I'm like, $4.50. Give me $4.50. Thank you very much.
I'm throwing a little Hail Mary. I thought when I debuted my bald head on the show today, it might get a feature.
Bald head.
Yeah, what?
And then Hazelden.
No, hold on.
We
You-
say
you-
bald down here, mate.
What did I say?
Bald, does he?
Bald.
Bold? What did you say?
Bald.
Bold?
What are you saying, Canadian, mate?
Melbourne milk.
Fucking hell.
Just say it again.
Bald.
Bald. Like ball with a D on the end, not bold.
Bald.
Bald.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. You've rattled the shit out of me now. Hazelden also bald of note as a front row forward. I like him for first try. I think he's at 41s. And then Itero, I think he was unfairly put on the blacklist. He gets the Jacob Relay matchup this week, 87 and 53 cents.
Hazelton first try.
I've got a feeling. Have you got anything for me, Rando? He's
Let
a
me
try scoring
check
front
on
row
it.
forward. Hasn't happened in a while, to be fair. In the wet, playing short. I don't mind.
You and me have got a little bit of a prop off here for the Sharks, because I've got AFB. Not first.
Know who I'd rather have.
Who has been quiet.
He has been quiet, and that's sort of why I saw him at
Really
410.
Take him first.
No, I won't. I'll take him at 410.
He does score. He does
But
score early.
he does. Listen, he does. But I've already got my quota of over $10. And I
Shock me.
assume that AFB is going to be over that. but I like AFB at 4.10. It also gives me the whole game. It's not over the second someone scores. That way as well, we're not competing as such. We're not adversarial.
Yep.
But 4.10 for AFB, again, he's been quiet.
He's been really quiet. Start of last season, he was scoring a lot of tries.
Any AFB stats around?
Fell off, didn't he, Rando?
Yeah, he has fallen off.
Talking about a guy a few years ago. There it is.
Yeah, so
He got a couple last year.
at the start
2
of
or
the season.
3,
At the start of the
compared
season.
to
Yeah.
It's going to be a 2025 bit.
Since round 12, he's only scored twice. Well, round
But
12
he's
last
due,
year.
isn't
And
he?
how many did he score in the first 12?
First 12, he scored 3 tries.
What about for the year previous, though?
So he likes
that's
early season tries.
That's 5 last year all up. I reckon he
That's
scored
what you can
He
do.
likes early season tries.
10 the year
Big
before.
early-
He gets a
Yeah.
bit tired at the back end of the year.
6 tries all up last year, but 8 tries the previous year, 9 tries the previous year before that.
Oh, so he's been dropping and dropping.
He's been dropped.
So
he's
he's
on
due an
he's on
early
a
season.
decline.
Yep.
That's all that is. It's just
Yeah.
he's due an early season try.
Me. Look, I just can't get over Rando's little thing about Mulatalo and then Stoney being swapped in, that they score there all the time. So, again, I don't love this game because it's like the Dolphins game were fun, but now it's like, because they used to be like 50 to 48. But so I'm just taking Stoney first, second, or third. I feel the Sharks just do that classic out wide, catch it to the winger thing and throw in a Herbie there. 7.37. I don't mind it for 7.37, but I don't love any of our bets if I look at them, if I'm going to be honest.
Not even mine.
No.
Wow.
Oh, me saying that now, at least 2 will hit though. So
You hate my bet.
I don't like. Well, yours is. I just don't like the chasing last week as much. But
Okay. What about AFB chasing 2 seasons ago?
I'm not. It's chasing.
they're just
at
not
450.
inspiring. None of these bets. Like I like some of your other bets. I'm not saying I don't like all your bets, but maybe it's just the game. Maybe I've just got a bit of a.
But like last, you wouldn't have said that to me last week when I was like, I saw Lecker score in the first week and I was pissed me off. Got 40.
That's why I didn't say.
So what's changed?
Because Lecker's a fucking animal. Like Lecker's an animal.
Finney's on the way up, mate.
Yeah, but look, maybe I've talked it into fruition now. Good. But
Keep doing that.
yeah.
And also with AFB. Lippy, Nicara, Lemuelu, 11.09. Rabbitohs, Tigers, Rando.
Rabbitohs, Tigers. This game will be at Polytech Stadium as I do a Tommy Burns and try and find the odds for this one.
Go.
The
Not that
Rabbitohs,
easy, is
it's
it,
not
mate?
easy, is it? Not
It's
at
not that
all.
fucking easy.
The Rabbitohs $1.57, the Tigers $2.40. The line is at 5.5. The total points 53.5. In classic Bureau of Meteorology fame, they have given Bureau.
Burrow of meteorology. Huh?
Duro, Scott Duro.
Burrow.
0 to 45 millimeters expected. So take what you will.
0 to
That-
45.
That's what they've given it on their
What?
range. I know. So it could
Are
be.
you serious?
Where are we talking?
They're
Desert
covering
or
their
flood?
ass. Gosford.
Gosford.
That'll be a bit of rain, surely. Bit
Look at their
tropical up
forecast,
there. Up
0 to
north, mate. It's
45
north.
millimetres.
It gets a bit tropical up where I'm from.
21 degrees. Anyway, it seems to be pissing down. The Rabbitohs, they have won 9 of their last 11 games against the Tigers. They've won 7 of their last 8 games as favourites. But if it is to be 45 millimetres, that 53.5 points looks too big to me. 9 of the last 10 Bunnies games in the wet have gone under that mark. For try scorers, I'm looking at Latrell Mitchell here. He's scored 4 tries in 3 games at centre against the Tigers. A left centre has scored in 5 consecutive games against the Tigers as well. Gerald Skelton will be in there. I don't really like him on that right edge at right centre. I think he's a bit out of position. If you are looking for a bit more value, Api Coruscant, he likes playing against the Bunnies. 4 tries in his last 5 games against them. Also scored a double against them last time in the wet.
Rando hates Skelton.
Yep. There you go. Edward.
I, after 1 week, a little bit like our friend Cody Totes, have drunken the Tigers Kool-Aid. I'm into it. I know that they versed the Cowboys and that the Cowboys are definitely the worst team in the company getting at the spoon, not Manly. But I'm into it. I'm prepared to drink the Kool-Aid and see the Tigers do well this season. Tigers 13 plus. 540. Wow. Sit back and watch it.
Sebo.
Well, the Tigers are the bogey team for the Bunnies, I feel. Like, even when the Bunnies were going good, like 3 years ago before the injuries, like the Tigers would still somehow either beat them or take it to pretty darn close. So Tigers games are my fucking Toretto. They scare me when I'm a Bunnies fan. So it's a good bet by Eddie in that sense. But for me, I'm taking the Bunnies win. I'm just doing my meat and potatoes. I'm doing my Bunnies win. Trell, Davey F, $6.03. It's going to hit eventually. You're telling me it's not going to hit 1 out of 6 times?
Can I ask you how much money you're prepared to throw into the pit on Davey F?
Fair bit.
Fair bit?
Yep.
Okay.
He called KPP a pit last week, to be fair, and he scored a double. So.
That's because he's not
I said
playing
he
for the
was a
Knights.
pit when you were at the Knights. That's what I said. I said, how much money did you throw into the pit betting on him at the Knights? And you said a fair bit.
Does
And then-
KPP know that he's in the background of the set? Does he?
If he doesn't have a phone.
Yeah, right.
'Cause I fucking hammered him with it.
Is it still visible? Is it visible like behind
Yeah,
Brew?
it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
and mate, you've been such a greedy guts last week. Obviously, you didn't put the bet on because you don't care for Neds. But you saying first try was just so gluttonous.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was so
I
good.
got complimented for it last week, to be fair. But
How?
Sebo said it was
I
good.
said it was
Yeah, thank you.
good to do something different, but obviously the different thing was the double. That was the...
Obviously.
Well, but the different thing did work. It's just you didn't pick the right one.
But you
Something
and me,
different
you and me are
happened.
both now trying to fucking slide in on a KPP train.
Are you on
slip
too?
on him. Yeah, I've got KPP. And are you kidding me, mate?
I've
KPP double, I slip right on that thing.
I've got a
Spit on
KPP
it.
double, Dewey, Trell, Mitt, Gray. I don't know what's going to happen in this game.
You got a
Spit
hot
on that
tour.
thing.
You got a hot tour,
What's
KPP.
happening to Hawk Tour? Is she around still?
I think so. I don't know
She
the fuck she's
podcasting?
doing. Mate, listen, I think she got caught up in a crypto scheme. Shitloads of money was ripped off people. I don't know if she was knew what was going on. But
I
that's
think
all
she
right.
came back
This is a bit of a
eventually,
hot
didn't
tour bet. I've got KPP as well. This is a game where I have no idea what's going on. I don't like that the weather could be dry or monsoon.
it's going to be raining 8 mils.
8 mil,
8
not too
mils.
bad.
Yep.
I like the Trell Mitt against Jarrell, who Rando hates for some reason. I like David Fafita, who you would imagine also running at Jarrell, who Rando hates. Then, obviously, I'm doing a Hawk tour on KPP and a Jareem Buller, who didn't score last week in a Tigers humping. Is that correct?
Yep.
Correct.
So I'm going to get Buller in there. 51-32, that's an immortal bet. If it were to come up, it's a Hawk tour into try score tries. What's the lippy doing?
Buller and Davey F, 682.
I have both of those. I don't know if I'm happy about that. Eels and Dragons, Rando.
Eels and Dragons. This game will be played at Combank Stadium. Now, the Eels, they are favourites, $1.46. The Dragons, $2.75. The line is -7.5. The total points is at 53.5 for this game. 10 millimetres of rain expected. The Dragons, they surprisingly have a good record at Combank, winning their last 4 games against the Eels at the venue. The Dragons, they've also won 8 of their last 10 games in the wet, whilst the Eels, they have lost 9 of their last 10 games in the wet. So the Dragons could be on there for the upset. For try scorers, looking at Guffo here, he's scored a double in 3 consecutive games at Combank. A fullback has scored a double in both games against the Eels this season, so he looks the goods. But if you are looking for a bit more value, Kelma Tuolangi, he played a hell of a game against the Broncos last week, scoring a double. A right second rower has scored 4 tries in the last 5 games against the Dragons. He'll be coming up against Kyle Flanagan and Luciano Leilua.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that were Kelma stats?
There was some Kelma stats.
There were some Kelma stats.
There was some Gutho stats.
I have just come to realise that in this little game of your bets, half of them having to be a single digit, I don't think any of them that involve the Dragons will be single digit for me again, because I've just realised that whether it's them plus me not being able to ever get a I can't remember the last time I saw red and white jerseys and a green tick on my bets. You know what? I just can't.
No.
So I'm just going fucking Iongi because I like him. Val, he seems to score a bit. And Atkinson, because something weird happens each time the Dragons do anything. So that's 24.84. That's just just lean into the kind of whatever.
Was there an Iongi stat in there?
There was not.
Devo.
Yeah, this game gives me the ick straight up. I can't deny it.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to fiddle around and have a bit of fun and come up with a bet that I was like into, right?
Yeah.
Like something a little bit different, and I just couldn't get anywhere with this fucking shithole of a thing.
Yeah. This is a poo slinger.
So I literally just go, yeah, Iongi, I like what you did last week. You go in, Val Holmes, you scored, didn't you? Sweet. And Mitch Moses, because I like you. I like the cut of your jib, mate. And you're at $3, $14.89. It's a whatever bet if it gets up. These never get up, by the way, ever. No. So I may as well not burn units on something that I know will fail.
I'm going to be honest. It's like initially my bet as well was like fucking let's see like Dragons at the start, and then like Sully because he's running it, fucking Kelma who can't defend, and you just go, what the fuck are we talking about? Fuck this shit. Rando says Kelma, and Kelma did score 2 last week, and he's running at some losers, and then fullback score against Para. I'm not taking 2 tries because that's fucking ridiculous. Kelma Gutho double ender, hock 2 of that one, spit on them as well. 875. Who gives a fuck? It's a who gives a fuck.
It's a better bet.
I don't even care.
Look at Guru trying to get clever.
Oh, here we go, dude.
Yeah, wet weather.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
How clever are you, mate?
Let's go Einstein.
I think this will be the game the Dragons finally win. They're going to go 1-12, and then I've got a binny of Jaden Sewer and Val Holmes.
That's a foul bet.
Giving me, I'm well aware, don't worry.
579.
579.
Albert Einstein bet here. Albert. Put the Albert hair on him in the edit, Sebo. Can you just put an Albert wig on him?
Albert. Good on you, Albert. That's the worst bet of the week. Gets up now.
Yeah, we'll get up. We'll get up. That's what happens in these games. That's what happens.
Lippy, Gutho and Iongi, 586. Let's get away from this.
Yuck.
That stinks.
All right, last game of the round, Cowboys-Titans. Rando.
It's going to be 29 degrees and possible showers there in Townsville for this game. The Cowboys, $1.55. Titans, $2.45. The line's at 5.5. And the total points is at 57.5. The Cowboys, they've dominated this fixture in Townsville. They've only lost once to the Titans in Townsville since 2013. That is 12 wins in their last 13 home games. They also love the hot and humid weather that a rain comes through Townsville brings. So the Cowboys, they've won their last 4 home games in the wet. For try scorers, I'm going to look at the players who have the best strike rate against the opponent for their position. That is Scott Drinkwater and AJ Brimson. Fullback has scored in 4 consecutive games against the Titans. Drinky has scored 4 tries in his last 5 home games. Then you got Bremo, a left half, has scored in 4 consecutive games against the Cowboys. He's scored in 3 of his last 5 games against North Queensland.
So you're telling me if I went a Drinky into a Brimo, I'd get 601, which I'm not doing. Again with this game, I'm a little bit like whatever, but I'm trying to get a bit of value, and again a double ender where I'm just emotionless to the game. And by the final game of the round, I'm checked out. I don't give a fuck what happens. I'm just like, it's 6 o'clock, Sunday Arvo. Who gives a fuck? I'm going Tino and Hylam Lukey. Just big boys. See what happens. Both teams are shit. You get 12:07.
I'm a little bit like, if you're going to have these 6 p.m. games, right, until daylight savings ends, why don't you make them good?
Because no one watches. Yeah. Probably.
Well, then don't have it. Have it at 2 o'clock. Let the families go. No one's going to a 6 o'clock game unless it's a ripper.
I'm finding a real hole in my Sundays without 2 o'clock footy.
Yeah.
It just goes on for fuck.
Sunday's the best day of the week when you get older, and it's like it's not the night. Like 6 p.m. If you got kids, you're getting organised for the week. You're packing the daycare, but whatever the fuck you got to do.
I don't know what we're doing with that. Just put it at 2 o'clock. You're
competing with all the reality TV. The wife wants to watch maths. It's just.
But it's 6 o'clock.
Bath time.
It's not even a maths 7:38. It's 6. Which is
but
like,
the thing is, your game will be cut off at 7 when maths comes on or something.
Listen, it's a fucking awful time. It is probably deserving of these 2 teams because they suck. But
yeah, they do. They do suck. Mate, I don't know if anyone's been watching the Cowboys the first 2 weeks, but they absolutely stink. And this could be the game where Toddy Payton finds himself on the chopping block. Titans warming into a new season with a new coach. First 2, they played last week. Whatever. But I just think the Cowboys are so goddamn awful that the Titans may be able to get a few points here. The only team to score 20, $6.40. I'm into it.
I'm not.
I'm not with the Cows.
I'm not into it at all. Cows. I don't think the Titans stink, dude. Titans stink as well.
Stink.
Yeah, they both do though. So it's like I don't think that's a.
I think they can get there.
But when they stink, they still score points most of the time. They're not
Did they score points last week?
Well, no, but they did their week before, though, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They got points in them.
They They scored
Against
a
the
few
Knights.
against
Well,
the
they
Knights.
scored
Three tries in each game.
Still sub 20.
And if they're Luke Lowley away from 4 tries.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
18 points in the first week.
It's not nothing.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Just
They
on
haven't
those.
scored 20
Well,
yet.
the Titans got 4 in the first week. If we're going to go by that, so like
Well,
it's
but
same.
the Titans last
either
week
team to
didn't.
score
What
20
did the
points, probably
Titans
the best.
concede? The Titans conceded
18.
14.
And
So
18.
Titans haven't
18.
scored 20 all year. They've scored fucking less than 20 total all year. So just that's
I was
kind
saying
of
the
fucked
Cowboys
in.
are more likely, non-biased.
Yeah. No, they
score
are
20
definitely more
points.
likely.
Just on those 6
Definitely not
o'clock
biased.
games too on Sunday night, I've just noticed they're all Queensland teams. Do you reckon that has something to do with the heat in Queensland at that time? They don't want to put them in the Arvo?
Get over
And it's
it.
also technically it's 5 o'clock up there as well.
Yeah.
So there's still a bit of time. Maybe still dumb. Whatever.
Get over it. Yeah, 5 o'clock. Yeah, true. Still.
Still
Not
get the
into it.
fuck over it.
Not into it.
Lips.
Me, sorry.
Sebo.
I'm just going Lukey and Brimo. I can't say anything or make up anything about this bet. Brimo's
Come
the
in.
boy, we know that. And
Triplet.
then, yeah, well, I've already got a triple. 6.59.
Lippy.
You gonna let Rue go?
Do you mind if
Sorry,
I
mate.
bet?
Sorry.
That's all right,
I'm just trying to get out of this game. Go, Roo.
I've got Titans 13 plus. I think the Cowboys are going to sack their coach next week. I like Eddie's Titans only scored 20. I think the Cowboys are really going to struggle. Drinky apparently rumoured to be out as well. So maybe even less points there. So Titans 13 plus for me, $5.20. I like that.
Now what's the Lippy doing?
Thanks, Rue.
Bo, Keeney, and Talangi 2 plus.
Who's
23.
Bo?
Bo Fermor.
Oh, Fermor. Fermor, Kinney, telling you 2 plus 23.83 for that. Not much. You need a Fermor and 2 from Taulungi
And a Keeney.
and a Kinney for 23.83. Go suck a fat one, mate. Unit scoopers, boys and girls, mums and daddies.
Haven't been in market.
So
So
you've
you've
been
been
to
to parties.
It's actually brothers, sisters, not boys and girls, but yeah, whatever.
That still work though.
I'll kick us off. This early in the season, I'm trying to pick winners. Just going to try to pick everyone in the game. It's difficult to do. Raiders, Panthers, Storm, Wires, Sharks, Tigers, Eels, Cows, 46-32. That is Raiders, Panthers, Storm, Wires, Sharks, Tigers, Eels, Cows, 46-32.
You're not going to like this bet, Tom, which is why I like it even more. Only Panthers to score 20 into only Titans to score 20, $16.93.
Great. You're hoping Titans eclipse their total season scoring in one game. I'm excited for you. Hold on.
I'm going a bit of a mixed bag here. Canberra Doggies under 49.5. Penrith Roosters under 48.5. A Panthers line of -5.5. A Warbrick, just because he's the cheapest guy around, just a little bit of juice. And apparently the wingers score down in Melbourne. And just my boy Trell, he's pulled me out of a few holes before. I've got the shovel. It's only a 14.53, but it allows me to reset.
I have got
Reset bet.
Panthers, Storm, Warriors. I think they're the 3 best teams in the comp at the moment. You're getting like $1.50 for all of them. Chuck them in. I've got the Dragons. I think in the wet they'll compete. I'll give them 7.5. And I got the Titans for an upset over the Tire Fire Cowboys. $17.30.
Nice.
Lippy.
Cleary, Anderson, Best, Fafita, 62.04.
Sure. All right. Let's get to the hot seat and then we'll get out of here, eh? Eh?
You're in the hot seat, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Correct.
Beautiful. I think I already know what I'm going to do. So I'll just...
Are we doing 11 weeks? Is that...
Yeah.
So at the moment, are we just all even on the hot seat? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you and
I'm
I?
getting Cody to knock up a tile. It's probably be out next week, where it's like a little map of like the 11 legs and with like our face, and it has our cumulative odds. The only thing is we don't have any yet. But like,
one's got anything.
eventually there will be a little map.
Yeah.
And where people are at, because the top 2 go into the playoff for the grand.
Yeah, that's right. We'll
The top
explain. We should
2.
probably explain that again. I'm just going to get out of the way here quickly with my bet. I'm taking Panthers -5.5 at $1.90.
Nice.
Yep. Easy as you like. And a map coming to... We should probably get a graphic to explain how it's going to be done.
It will, but that'll be the second slide. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's us. We do have a live stream Thursday night. Myself, Eddie, Guru, and the wonderful, the great, the powerful, the premiership winner, Jamie Soward. Is there anything else?
That's it.
That's it. Love ya.
Bye.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website